It is really interesting how this drama between Tonto Dikeh and her ex-husband Churchill and the new wife Rosy is unfolding, because Churchill and Rosy, I think they've been looking for a way to make Tonto Dikeh talk, but she has refused to open up. She has refused to say a word, which is very, very interesting. I commend her for that. So the drama has been on with these two, Rosy and Churchill, wishing Tonto Dikeh's son happy birthday, but they never got a word from Tonto Dikeh, and it did not stop there. People came attacking Rosy in her comment section, telling her that she was the reason why Tonto Dikeh left, and she couldn't bear the heat. She had to private her Instagram account, and to the greatest surprise of everybody, she released a video trying to explain herself, which she said that she will never do. She will never explain herself. That is not anybody's problem. Bobsriky has taken over the matter, and at the end of the day, Rosy Meurer, that said that she will not respond, has something to say to you guys. Hi guys, you're watching Chiki series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. It's good to have you around again. And if you're new to this channel, thank you for clicking on this video. Make yourself comfortable as we get right into this gist. So this gist is getting more and more interesting. A lot of things are unfolding, and somebody like me, when you start trying to prove a point, I tend to look at you with my side eye and discredit your story, because it's exactly what is happening with this Rosy, Churchill's new wife. She is trying so hard to prove a point to people, which I think that she doesn't need to. But for her to keep talking non-stop, right from her birthday till this moment, it set me thinking that, hey, girl is trying to prove a point. She's trying to make people understand the situation of things, which a lot of people do not want to see it like that, because she's claiming that she has not been dating Churchill when he was married to Tonto. But a lot of people don't see it like that. They believe that she was already there in the heat of the whole game, and she was a part of the problem that made the marriage to break. King Tonto's son's birthday was on the 17th, and also Churchill's ex-wife Bimbo Coca was also on the 17th. So Tonto Dikeh decided to drop happy birthday for the ex-wife of her ex-husband, if you understand what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, Bimbo Coca was the first wife, Tonto Dikeh the second, and this Rosy Meurer the third. She's trying to convince people that she never had any hand in splitting Tonto Dikeh and the husband. But the funny thing is that when they were wishing their son happy birthday, Tonto Dikeh and Churchill, Tonto used the name King Andre Dikeh, and Churchill used Andre Churchill Oladuni, which you see people arguing in the comment section, asking Tonto why she decided to change the name of the son. Actually, there was a video I made about that, but the truth is that Churchill is not contributing to the upkeep of this baby. So I was even expecting that people would tell him to contribute to pay school fees for the son, but I'm not saying that because he doesn't pay school fees that son does not belong to him. Biologically, the son belongs to him, but the truth is that if you're not a present dad or a present parent in the life of your child, it will be very difficult for you to bond with that child when the child grows up. I hope it will not be a case of deadbeat dads coming to complain on the internet when his son is grown, saying that the mother has taken the son from him. Now is the time. If Tonto Dikeh doesn't want you to see the son, you find a way to send things across to your son. He is your son. So people should start talking about that and not about the name. Whether Tonto Dikeh changes the name to Dikeh or Grand Dikeh or whatever she wants the name to be, the truth is that the son still belongs to Churchill. So you guys should tell Churchill to start taking responsibility towards the son, whether Tonto Dikeh likes it or not, because it takes two to raise the child. The child never prayed to be in the middle of this game that two of them are playing, in as much as Rosy Meurer is also part of the trouble, though she's trying to exonerate herself by coming up with this long explanatory video for you guys. But before I play the video, let's look at what some people are telling her, because now when you talk about it, you wish her happy birthday, you wish her well, people will attack you like they attacked real worry Pekin, and she eventually came out to clear herself. Then this person said, Mr. Churchill this, Mr. Churchill that. Auntie, say my husband now. Abi, are you ashamed to call him that? Wahala be like bicycle. Then Bobsriky came. Can someone tell Rosemary to shut up? We don't need no explanation from her. Marry a guy in peace. I believe people are coming with this comment because During that day, they were wishing her birthday and they were also bashing her, accusing her of snatching Tonto Dikeh's husband. She said that she doesn't give an F about anybody and she doesn't owe anybody any explanation. So people are very surprised for her coming out to make this video. So Bobsriky is like, according to her last statement about not giving an F about people's opinion, why then sit down in front of a camera for over 20 minutes explaining like a female village parrot? If truly you don't care, rubbish. Don't even get me more upset with angry emoji face. And he also continued, who still explain with Balogun market accent with 5 laughing emojis. No worry, we don't crown you as the #1 husband snatcher. In 2021, go and rest. He didn't stop there. He continued to even call him my husband, had her 14 laughing emojis. I died. Wahala be like industry ashawos. I added S in that asharo because them plenty with 7 laughing emojis. Sha, hide their man from these people. Shao, sha, shao. So the thing is that the lady is trying so hard to explain herself. I don't know what the point she's trying to prove. But from the look of this, even from 4 years ago, she said that she will never address this case. And here we are today, addressing the case. Now, she has put her Instagram account on private. If her conscience is that clear the way she's claiming, why private her account? So why are you being bothered about what people are saying about you? There's some people who think those ones talking are trying to support Tonto Dikeh. They want Churchill to go back to Tonto Dikeh. Hell no. The thing is that people are talking because of the way she denied in the previous interview, and she said she will not address it again. And here we are today. She's addressing it, saying that Churchill is like her brother, that there's nothing like that, and there'll be never. So if she has said all those things, why went back to him, or why go back to him? Is he the only man on earth? We know that Churchill will still eventually marry another woman, but she that has already said all those things in the interview, why still go back to her words? So these are the things why people are talking, not because they don't want Churchill to settle down. Definitely will settle down with another woman because this is the 3rd wife. Tonto was the 2nd. So he has history with women. That being said, it's not really a big deal. She can be with whoever she wants to, but she's trying to say that people are coming at her, that God has made it for her. I don't think so. She's the one that made it for her. She's the one that decided that it should be like that. So guys, I'm gonna sign off here. I'm going to leave you guys to watch the video.
Hey guys, I hope you guys are doing great and I hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day. I just wanted to address something real quick. I mean, on a normal day I wouldn't come out to say anything, but there are 1 or 2 very important facts that I need to share with you guys. Firstly, I was never ever a personal assistant to Mr. Churchill. I mean, he did have a personal assistant, but her name was never Rosy Meurer. Secondly, I, Rosy Meurer, have never, ever been friends with any of Mr. Churchill's exes, not to talk of being best friends with any of them. I have never met any of his exes except one, which was, merely an acquaintance. Mr. Churchill introduced my siblings and I to her as his family, and aside that day, we have no personal relationship, no connection. That was the only day that we were in the same space. So moving on, I did say that Mr. Churchill was like a brother to me, but he's not my blood. My mother didn't give birth to him. Mr. Churchill and I, we don't share the same father. That statement, he is like a brother to me, simply meant he is family. Mr. Churchill has always been there for my family and I, and it has always been that way. I mean, was I ever attracted to him, or have I ever looked at him in any other way? No. Was he ever attracted to me? Who knows? But I mean, that's not something I have control over. I was in a relationship. I was happy. A relationship that went sour due to the banter online when some accusations were made. I mean, did I kill myself? No. I moved on. Mr. Churchill's failed marriage has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with me. The same way you guys read and heard online that I was the reason for his broken marriage was the same way I read and heard online that I was the reason for his broken marriage. Before then, I never knew that the relationship I had with him before he got married was a problem after he got married. I didn't get the memo. No one confronted me. I was never aware of any of such. Whatever it is that happened in his marriage, I had no knowledge of at all. The same way you guys read online what happened was how I read online what happened. I mean, I knew him. Why would I wait for him to get married and then start playing hide and seek? It doesn't make. After Mr. Churchill got married, things were still the same. He was still there for my family and I. He would take my siblings and I out. I would invite friends, male, female. He never had a problem with it. We would have so much fun. And I mean, when it was time to work, we would work. I'm not a lazy youth. I have goals. I have aims. I have an ambition. I have things that I want to achieve in life. Mr. Churchill made that possible for me. He exposed me to a lot of opportunities and I am forever grateful. So when it came to work, it was always work. You would see us places, and that's because throughout me going around with him, his foundation and other stuff, I was learning in the process. It had nothing to do with intimacy. It had nothing to do with me following him because I liked him. I did like him, but like I said, like a brother, family. After his marriage crisis and after he got divorced, I mean, I was still there. I never left. I mean, why would accusations and people talking make me leave? Leave to where? I never left. I never abandoned him. Obviously, he was a different person. Not much fun. Not the normal fun, bubbly Mr. Churchill that we used to play with and we used to know. You would see that he was just off, devastated, broken, I don't know, frustrated. His mind was never there. Obviously, you could tell that he had stuff on his mind, but I mean, it was what it was. Gradually, days passed, months passed, years passed. Life took its course. Destiny happened. So, what I was accused of became my reality and my fate. I mean, what would be would be. You cannot change it. You cannot force it. I am not God. I mean, it just happened. I let God's will take place in my life. I never forced myself on him. I mean, it just happened that he became more than a brother. He became a lifetime partner. And I just really needed you guys to hear this. Every malam with his kettle. One man's curse is another man's blessing. Life happens. I know you guys have opinions which you're definitely entitled to, but I just want you guys to know that your opinions, they don't change me. They don't take anything away from me. They don't change God's will in my life. They don't take away my glory. I'm always going to be me. So you guys just remain positive. Your own blessings and happiness will definitely locate you guys. I love you guys regardless. Stay blessed and have a beautiful day.
Let me know what you think in the comment section below. And I'm going to sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed already. Give this video a thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm. And I'm going to catch you guys in my next video. Bye and remain blessed.
To me, I'm not going to say much about it until never. No, I'm not saying much about it. It's what it is. His wife is family to me. We've hung out before together. And I mean, I don't see a big deal there. People should stop saying things that is not what they know. Mr. Dr. Olakunle Churchill, this is somebody that I've known for years. He's like part of my family. He's like a brother to my mother and an uncle to me and my siblings, apart from being an ambassador to Big Church Foundation.